Hello to everybody. FutureTrend channel is glad to welcome all of our subscribers, and for the date of 19 September 2018 we are ready to present our view on how to trade different currency pairs in the world financial markets. Today we'd like to concentrate your attention on analysis of commodity block of currencies, and between them we will discuss the situation with the Aussie, Kiwi, Loonie and Russian ruble. Why we decided to shed the light on these types of currencies today? As you know, the trading relations between the United States and some of its major economic partners are really very strange and very difficult at the moment. And the last decision of United States President to impose new tariffs on 200 billion Chinese goods imported into the United States, and the new levy, levy will be around 10%. As you could see, the market finally swallowed such kind of bad news, and at the moment these types of currencies we discussing at the moment are really on the upper side, and the United States dollar started to lose the ground against these types of currencies. Let's see the situation first of all with the Australian dollar, which is traded at the moment around 72.5. As you could see from technical point of view, next barrier to watch for the Australian dollar is the 2018 downtrend that's located around 73.10. We suggest that subsequent closing above that level could improve the bullish perspectives for a rebound of the Australian dollar. At the moment we still pursue the strategy of long position in the Aussie, with the stop below this year lows that was registered around 0.780. All in all, we still suggest to wait a little bit higher, and today we reviewed our target zone and moved from the level of 73.50 to the level of 74.40. That's because of some brightening in the prospects of future trading relations between the United States and other parts of the world. We suggest that probably the market a little bit exaggerated this negative news, and starting from today, also in case of better economic reading of some of economic indicators of aforementioned countries, there is a chance to see these currencies some higher. The same applies, by the way, for the New Zealand dollar. Don't forget that during overnight it will be published some important economic indicator of the New Zealand economy, the gross domestic product. In case of surprise to the upside, we could see really some higher the New Zealand dollar tomorrow morning. At the moment, as you could see, also here there is a downtrend line of 2018, and it's not far from the currently traded level of 66.10. And if we see a final closing above this trend line, it will mean that the bullish perspective also of for the New Zealand dollar will improve to the better side. The same applies also for the Canadian dollar. As you know, the Canadian and United States representatives of future trading relations between the countries now discussing the mutual interests, and in case if Canada will finally apply for the NAFTA negotiation after Mexico already did this, we could see a real good rebound in the price of the Canadian dollar, taking into account that Bank of Canada is one of the most bullish, most hawkish bank at the moment. like for example the Federal Reserve System. Probably Bank of Canada is next one, and from this point of view it could be a really release move for the Canadian dollar to the upside, in case if finally the United States and Canada sign an agreement. As regarding the Russian ruble, despite of all the sanctions, despite of geopolitical worries around Syria, the situation is much better for them. Russian ruble at the moment, that's as you know, Russian ruble closed around 67.20, and also this morning is ready to extend the gains of yesterday, but technical picture still remains really very fragile for the Russian ruble. As you could see, the uptrend line of 2018 lies around 64.30. Also another important barrier to watch to the downside located around 65. So this level between 65 and 64.30 should present a buying opportunity in case of next round of Russian ruble strength. But you know, when the market is waiting for the weaker story of the Russian ruble, sometimes the situation could be really very different. Thank you very much for all of your attention of our channel. We hope that our presentation was useful for you. See you tomorrow morning, and bye bye for now.